I'm Sam. I'm the wisest band on social media. I make playlists based off of color, mood, emotion. My entire reason for being in front of you today is to bring you really, really good music, and hopefully, if I do my job right, you can use it to process your emotions and we can all just have an easier time on this earth. That's my pitch. If you're here, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Let's get into it. Venus went direct this week. Mars is going into Leo next week, and I'm hype. I'm hyphy. I did literally purchase an entire new wardrobe. I bought 4 velvet pairs of pants, and that's on being super predictable. What can I say? A girl likes velvet. I also bought all new makeup, and I got a new haircut. So tell me Venus is direct without telling me Venus is direct. This is a crazy thing, actually, because it's like, you know, podcasts are like you're just kind of talking in a room to like no one. It's hitting me now. It's hitting me right in the face. Who am I excited to see at Coachella? A lot of people. I'm really excited mostly to literally walk around and not have planned sets. I do have specific must-sees that I will be at for sure, but honestly, there's not that many. I've seen a lot of people, and I just feel so like blessed and grateful that I'm going. Coachella herself did invite me, and she gave me 2 VIP tickets. Last time I went to Coachella was in 2019, and for legal purposes, this is a joke, but I did hop the fence into VIP at that time. So this is a full circle moment for me. That was during a Gestapo scene set, or it would have been had I actually done it, which I didn't. Anyway, so I'm super, super excited. VIP Coachella feels like a bit of a milestone. I mean, it's literally Coachella. I'm going to be on my influencer bull. You don't like it, the door's over there. There's also a door behind you that you can't see. Say what you will about it. One of the biggest and best festivals in the world in terms of production and lineups and quality of tunes. So if we're talking quality of tunes, then sign me the hell up. I'm signed up. Here's who I'm going to see for sure, without a doubt. Let's pull up my notes. Number 1, I still haven't seen Charlie live yet, or I haven't in a really long time. I think I might have seen her long ago. Really excited to see Charlie XCX. And in VIP, no one's gonna be touching me. I'm gonna have to do a whole video on how to survive a festival when you're a sensitive girl. It's been really hard the last few years, getting older and wiser and knowing what I know and being around a lot of energies is hard. So I'll do a video on that maybe, or I'll talk more about it on my new podcast. Missy Elliott. Missy's the first on my list, actually. Missy Elliott, Charlie, the Marias. I'm so excited for the Marias. Oh, I changed my mind. In front of Missy, in front of Charlie, in front of the Marias, we have Mike Snow, baby. I cannot wait for Mike Snow. Did you know 3 people in Mike Snow, 2 of which are Galantis? Every time I drop that fact, everyone goes, I wish I could get a picture of people's faces when they do this. Mike Snow, top of my list. Never seen them. I love Mike Snow. Oh, I actually didn't know they were playing until I looked it up right before I took this video. Girl. After Mike Snow, hi. I don't even know what you would classify her as. It's not techno, but it's in the realm. Really cool music. She works with Fred again, and she's just in that bitch. And I feel like everyone's just like, who? Hi. After Hi, we have, oh, baby! We have Still Woozy. Still Woozy's album from this past year actually got me through 2024, and that is not cap. That is fact. After Still Woozy, we have Emil and the Sniffers. She's so cool. Please look them up if you don't know them. If you like rock and roll, well, if you like rock and roll, you probably know who they are. And if you don't, you're sleeping, girl. You're sleeping. You're sleep. Wake the fuck up. They are so, so good. And she's so hot and fun and cool. She's just like a rock star, you know? So that's what we have for Coachella. I have been shopping till I have been dropping. Literally so much shopping this past weekend. But I'm a thrift queen. One thing you gotta know about me is I'm a thrift queen. I do not purchase things new. Rarely. I went into Urban. Disappointing. So disappointing. I was like, maybe I'll purchase something new today because Coachella, baby. You know what I'm saying? Walked up in there, threw up on the ground, and left. I saw a bandeau swimsuit top that literally, it doesn't get any more simple than a bandeau swimsuit top, bro. $70. Let that silence ring. I'm just excited. I feel like I never really try very hard for festivals because I'm so incredibly tired that I couldn't possibly spend one single second caring about my appearance because I'm so very focused on staying alive. But I'm turning a new leaf because I'm eating now. When I was in New York, I was so depressed and anxious that going to the grocery store was like actually worse than pulling my hair out of my head. I did eat. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't like, New York skinny. It was like, I need to get out of here. It was really hard. And festivals were really, really hard. Getting older and also like not taking care of myself was really, you can't do that and go to festivals. It's just not gonna work. It's like I would leave the house and go for a walk or like maybe go to the gym, maybe. But I was so not taking care of myself, and to go to a festival, especially camping festivals are the ones that I was going to. And it doesn't matter, like I didn't do drugs. I still was like, dude, my brain was like, literally yourself. Literally go yourself. You haven't moved in 3 years and you are trying to run a marathon a day. Electric Forest is literally a marathon a day. It's like 23 fucking... Okay, it's not a marathon a day. That was silly. That was silly vibes. But it's a lot of walking and it's a lot of movement. I'd say maybe half marathon. It's defo a few miles though. All this to say, I am eating. I am meal prepping. I am working out. I'm going on runs. So I feel very prepared for this. And I'm not camping because literally never, ever again will I do that. Never, ever again. Never, ever, ever again. That said, I have Coachella, which was not planned. Cannot complain. And then I have Just Like Heaven. Super excited. Another Golden Voice event. If you haven't heard of that, go look it up. If you love like mid-2000s indie music, like I do, go look that up and go this year or next year. It's on the 10th. I'm super excited. I'm going with my mom, my sister, and my brother. And that's the first time we'll ever go to a festival together. All of us. So I'm really excited. They always go without me to Outside Lands. And then I have Lightning in a Bottle. Shout out Lightning, blah, 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 blah. I love that festival. Unfortunately, I have literally been non-sentient the last 3 years that I've been because I, once again, wasn't eating much food. Okay, so pray for me at Coachella. I'm gonna really try. Take my vitamins, drink my water, eat my food, and go to sleep at a regular hour, Like, let's go home and let's go to sleep and let's wake up at a regular hour and let's have a slow morning and get ready. So, yes, that's Festival Coachella news. Let's get into the music. Here are the artists that I am very excited about. Numero uno, Abby Sage. If you've been following my social media and you keep up with my shit. That album is called The Rot, and my favorites are Milk and Jude, and the one that says 3 Floors. I can't remember. The whole thing is so good. It's like very eerie and haunting, and her voice is really sexy, and I am a sucker for a sensual vocal. The production's amazing. Like, I just really vibe with it. It's so me coded, so if you like the stuff that I really like, you're gonna love this. After I made my video about how I predicted Doechii and Chapel Roan, Fred again, everyone was like, who's up next? I think Devin again's up next. I don't think it's gonna be for a minute. I think she's brewing, but she gives strong Chapel energy in the sense that like her songs are bangers. I think she has an it factor, and for that reason, I'm really stoked to see where she goes. So keep that logged away. I St. James, all one word, I St. James. If you've heard of Wax Taylor, it's a very similar vibe, if not pretty identical. But I just saw Wax Taylor actually the other day, and that was so fun. I St. James is incredible. His album Patchwork is phenomenal. He just came out with another that I haven't listened to as thoroughly, but it's like just came out new 2025. I will link all of these at the bottom. Next up, Little Sims came out with a song called Free. That's been on the Roto heavily. It's like one of those songs that just fully snaps you into place. Like, I love when music does that. Other song that I was thinking of that does this really well is called Trigger the Light. The Bibio remix is the one that does it for me, but I love the song in general by the Villagers, I believe. It's giving me chills right now because it's one of those songs that really reminds you of truth. That's what my light playlist is really about, is like just the truth of life, which is that connecting to light and like being a part of light and focusing on light and love is just all we have. Sorry to get sappy with you there, but it's true. So Free by Little Sims is on light. so is the Bibio remix of that song. I've also been on a Future Islands kick for a little bit. You know when you know those bands that are like periphery kind of? They're like right over there and you're like, see you, but I don't know you. So I tried to take a little bit of time to familiarize myself a little bit more with Future Islands, and I was not disappointed. I listened to their 2014 album, which I really liked. Had high hopes for that too because I love that era of music. Initially I went there because I was looking up songs about lighthouses. If anyone couldn't see, I have a lighthouse tattoo on my wrist. And I don't know, I just felt called to. So I just looked up songs about lighthouses and I found a really cool Adrienne Lenker song called Lighthouse. And I found a really cool Patrick Watson song called Lighthouse. And then I found this Future Island song. So I listened to the album based off of that. And I really liked the song Fall from Grace. I love that song. He has like a screamo part in it. I don't like listen to metal or screamo, but that was cool. I love when people pull shit back like that and you're like, well, you can do that. And that brings me to my next topic, which is kind of playlist convos. I still don't really know what I'm doing here with this podcast and like what it's going to look like and shape up into, but I feel like I'll just talk about what's on my mind. And what's on my mind is a playlist based off of, if we have any White Lotus fans in the crowd, Lori's freaking speech, because that went into my soul. And everyone I've talked to about it was just like, dude, every woman I've talked to about it. First of all, can't believe that people were like, nothing's even happening. I'm like, literally, what fucking planet are you on? This man just gave his brother a fucking HJ. Dude, what do you mean nothing is happening? I love strong dialogue. It is like, it just feeds my soul, and I feel it's honestly pretty rare these days where every movie that comes out, I'm like, literally, did a 5-year-old write this? Just wondering, but maybe I'm just not watching enough movies, so comment below. Strong dialogue, movies with strong dialogue and a lovely aesthetic. But yeah, the writing in that just really got me, and I just felt like it really struck a chord. And I was listening to a lot of like existential music. Purple, if you listen to my playlists, it hit me. I was like, oh my god, like I can make a playlist about that feeling that she's talking about. It's called, the playlist working title is Happy to Be at the Table. I'm excited about that. If you have suggestions for songs like that, I'm going in a kind of like ethereal, folky direction. The initial title of the playlist was Heaven Up There because of the song Heaven Up There by Palace. I have an Angie McMahon song on there too that like hits the nail on the head lyrically. So drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And I think that's kind of all I have right now. We did it! We did it! This has been something that I've wanted to do for really long time, and I just knew that it was never the right time because I just wasn't there yet. And I feel like over the past few months there's been so much introspection and so much clearing shit out, and I'm just ready, dude. I'm freaking ready. So I'm really happy that you're here. Hopefully literally one person is watching this, and that way I'm talking to someone, and if not, we'll get there, baby. Comment if you want to hear specific things. I'm super open to suggestions. I love you. Bye.